The LiFT project is a project where we're investigating how children learn through digital technology. In particular, we're looking at mobile applications. So we know that millions of children around the world use digital technology for one reason or another, and it's a very common phenomenon to find a child in front of a phone or a tablet of some kind. Sometimes parents use it as a sort of babysitting device so they can get a few minutes peace. But we also know from decades of research in early childhood education that the kind of interaction that children and parents can have together is incredibly supportive and valuable in helping children learn. We have been working with Ferrero and GameLoft for several years now, and in fact the LiFT project as an overall project is now in its 6th year. And we've had a really productive and positive collaboration, and we're really looking forward to a further several years worth of work to explore many of these issues in greater detail and also incorporate new aspects into the research agenda that we have. There are several different work streams in the overall LiFT project. So one is vocabulary, where we've developed a game in the app A Play-Do to look at how children, well indeed whether children can learn vocabulary by playing a game that's all about words. And our research has demonstrated that indeed you can, and that if you design the game properly, you can actually support children's vocabulary development. Another aspect of the LiFT project is creativity. We know creativity is really important in general, but it also correlates with academic achievement. So we're doing research now investigating how we can incorporate features into different games within A Play-Do to try and support the development of creativity in children. We're also looking at joint media engagement. Now, this is really important because we know that the kind of scaffolding or support that children receive from caregivers, parents, older siblings, teachers, and the like are critical in supporting children's learning. And in order to make sure that technology can enhance those opportunities, we're investigating how we can look at different features within different types of games to support the joint media engagement for young children. Another element of our LiFT project is on literacy. We are currently working with GameLoft and Ferrero to develop a new space within A Play-Do which offers children opportunities to engage with different types of stories, which we hope will give them some really interesting and educational opportunities to develop their literacy skills. And finally, looking at an app like A Play-Do is really important because we can get data from all of the users of A Play-Do all over the world. And so we have a component of our research that's looking at the learning analytics or big data that we can get from the game to see how this kind of data can act as an index or a marker of children's engagement and learning. I hope from our LiFT project that we'll be able to have a better understanding of the levers, but also perhaps the barriers for children's learning through digital technology and mobile applications specifically. And this is such an important issue to understand better because so many children are using digital tech, and we want it to have the maximum potential to support their learning. So I'm really hoping that we'll be able to offer support for parents, that particularly we'll be able to offer guidance for game developers so that we'll be able to understand which features should be included in apps to try and support children's learning. And we expect that we might also have implications for teaching and education more broadly as well.